Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right to the charts as Bitcoin is right now finding a bottom at our very important support level right here. You can see this is the level that I have marked out before at 105k, basically this low right here that we had before the first push towards 120k. Which is also where our weekly support one is right now, and also where our massive liquidation week to the downside dropped down towards. We did not actually manage to take out the week fully. You can see we bottomed out right here at 103.5 and the liquidation week was all the way down to 102.2k, basically very key zone right here. And the odds of the top being in right now after this triple top are getting higher as long as Bitcoin remains trading below the 200 moving average. You can see right here we are right now finding ourselves below this moving average with a daily candle closure, which is typically historically bearish. If we look the last time that price started closing candles below the 200 moving average, if we go back in the bull market in 2021, you can see right here once Bitcoin broke through, basically you can see it is the same liquidation week here, and here we have started putting in lower highs. You can see right here after lower highs eventually until price did get a fake out move towards the above the 200 TMA, and then actually the actual heavy bear market started. So it is possible that the 4-yearly cycle has been coming to an end as long as Bitcoin price remains trading below this 200 moving average. You can see right here last year, or not last year, this was in this year in April, basically when we fall down through this moving average, you can see we did get quite a bit of consolidation happening right here below and above, with price breaking out. Basically we had a move up of 20%, then another push lower of around 18%. So basically all the gains that we had here, they were just wiped out during the next couple of days. So a very important level right now that where we are trading, and since right now it is the weekend, as you can see we are not seeing many price action happening right here. We are just basically going sideways like most weekends. Open interest remaining flat, CVD going down, so not much happening in the market as of right now. The liquidations, you can see we took out this mass liquidity. Our next liquidity is sitting around 92, 98 and between 93 and 98,000 dollars, which is the next big liquidation cluster, where in my opinion price will revisit before taking out the leveraged shorts that have been piling up above the all-time high. Since, as you know, these longs right here have been sitting very comfortably since basically 74k, this bottom, there has been long positions that have been sitting very comfortably right here at those lows. So I am just thinking that it is very possible that the market makers would eventually come down right here and take out those liquidations. Also, Fear and Greed Index, we are approaching very near towards extreme fear. As you can see, we have not been in extreme fear since April 2025, so we are very close to it. Long versus shorts ratio for the weekend, still we have for a 6th day in a row, if I'm not mistaken, basically more sellers in the market, which is quite obvious. Funding rates flipping negative, as I have told you on the major exchanges in my previous videos, that they are due to flip negative if price continues pushing lower like this. ETF inflows also not looking good. We had 3 basically from the last week, we had 4 red out of 5 days of ETFs. You can see we had only 1 day of 100 million inflows, and the other days, basically on Friday, we had the most sales, most outflows from BlackRock, 268 millions alone from them, which is also something we want to keep in mind of. What else? Ethereum. You can see Ethereum also did get a candle closure, daily candle closure below this level right here, the 4 yearly resistance, which has turned as support, and right now we are breaking towards lower of this support. So if price starts closing candles above this support right here that we have started doing right now, then I would be expecting for Ethereum to potentially revisit 3550. It is also where the moving average is sitting, the 200 EMA, a very key zone. Solana also closing candle below it right here, you can see. So basically very important levels for us that we need to hold. You can see also HYPE is trading below the weekly pivot and also below the 200 moving average right here. So very key zones that we wanna see price hold. SUI also closing candles, you can see below the value area low, which is also very bearish potentially for the altcoins. You can see right here we need to see price basically reclaim this value area low in order for SUI to start pushing higher. XRP also right now bouncing from the weekly pivot. You can see we are back in that previous range though, so we might want to see something like this happening in order for the altcoins to regain strength, but as of right now it is not looking good for them. The Bitcoin dominance also trying to push higher. You can see right here it is turning the moving averages, potentially they are you can see changing structure. So if they continue like this, the altcoins will drop even more. The stock market actually closed kind of bullish. You can see right here we closed the Nasdaq at around almost 25,000. The S&P 500 we did close at 6,676, which is also a bullish close if we look on it on the daily, above the weekly pivot. So we might we will see what next week will bring us. Basically the dollar also closing quite potentially bullish above the moving average right here. The RSI is also not bouncing. You can see from the middle, basically from the 50 line, it is not overbought yet. So we might see some more climbing happening for the dollar, which would also give weakness to Bitcoin. And I think if for next week we do have, let's see, some news. We have PMI on Friday. Basically the rest are not that important, but as you know, since the US government is still shut down, we might not get any news happening next week. We will see what happens. We might get those news confirmation like 1 or 2 days before. And I think this is it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe for my channel, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.